Green building is an interesting subject. Right now, it's all the rave. Yes, I'm a member of the USGBC, the United States Green Building Council, and I very much like doing LEED projects and whatnot. Ironically, though, in essence, green building is not necessarily new. A good example of this is that there was a time, believe it or not, before air conditioning. And so people built houses in a different way because air conditioning wasn't available. And one of the most common examples of this is a wraparound porch. And a lot of the older homes, you'd see these wraparound porches and covered, what we call in Hawaii, covered lanais. This was a way to keep the sun off the side of the house and keep the house cooler in general. And this is literally a very simple thing to employ that had a really significant effect on the performance of the building. Nowadays, we call this green building. And green building is essentially, how do we do things energy efficient? How do we make them last a long time? In other words, do things that will actually have a 100-year lifespan instead of a 10, 15, 20-year lifespan. And so while green building is a hot issue, and I love doing it, and we do a lot of it, the reality is that it's also an old method, and it's also practically based. And we've done a number of things. We've got an article in the Maui News about green building techniques where we're taking cool air that is under the house and we're allowing it to flow through the house. And this is natural air conditioning. It's called a plenum. And we draw the cool air from the bottom of the house and it keeps the house cool. And we use, as a matter of fact, on this building we're in right now, I'm in the process of putting this energy efficient roof system on there where we have an additional layer of plywood with an air gap to allow airflow with a radiant barrier to keep that heat from the sun from penetrating the building and allowing it to vent off, which keeps it dramatically cooler. So I'm really excited about these issues and love to employ them whenever we can. But I also want to remind people that this is not a new thing, and it's something that anyone can do with any budget.